Let's get it, guys. Week 4 already. Hey, look at that. Oscar Mercado. Oh, not Oscar. Turn and burn, Oscar. Oh, he's going to score easy. Look at that. Every time I go live, Yu Chang is up, and he always scores. Always. Always does something to help us score. How about that? Always choose the right time to go live. But what is going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with my week 4 picks for the Stephen Rose and Steel Maiden tournaments. And up to this point, it's been a pretty crazy season. Had some good games. Every game, but I think 1 or 2 in terms of primetime games have come down to the final drive. Mostly. The only game I think that was really a trash heap game was Bears and Rams because, and of course, last night's game. My God, the Eagles suck. Whew, gee whiz, man. I knew the Cowboys were a good team, but damn. But anyways, new picks for your parlay. Yeah, it's dope. But anyways, let's take a look at these games. We got some good ones. We got some trash ones. You're always going to have trash games. And then, of course, I'm going to give you the Bovada bets as well. And we'll see who's going to ball out here. But let me look up the sports book. Okay, got that for you. All righty. Let me mute this so I don't get any replay, playback from the screen, from the, from what I'm watching, looking at. Let's go to the schedule. Berto. One on track power. Sorry, I hate freaking Kaufman. It's too damn deep over there, bruh. But Thursday Night Football, starting us off in 2 days. It will be Trevor Lawrence versus Joe Burrow. NFL edition. How about that? Nice little Joe Burrow, Trevor Lawrence NFL rematch. They faced off in the national championship 2 years ago. I streamed it after we had lost to to Clemson. And that was a beatdown by Clemson. So now Joe Burrow is welcoming Trevor Lawrence now with their pro teams. Joe Burrow has his boy Jamar Chase on his squad. And, well, Trevor technically does have ETN, but he's not playing because he's hurt out for the year. 0-3 Jaguars going to Cincinnati to face the 2-1 Bengals. Jacking off my dude. He is traveling to Cincinnati to watch his Jaguars. Now that's what you call dedication. He knows his team isn't good, but he's one of them diehard fans. And he's traveling 8 hours by car, mind you, to Cincinnati to watch Trevor Lawrence. And hopefully the Jaguars, help him out. But you look at how good the Bengals are now. Yeah, they're going to be pretty decent as long as they don't collapse like they've been known to do. Remember a couple years ago when they were 3 or 4-0, and then they just fell apart afterwards? They better not do that again. Oh, they better not pull a Falcons, although the Falcons went 8-0, and then they fell apart. I could see the Bengals, if they could stay healthy, I could see the Bengals being a legit threat in the AFC North this year. Imagine we get 3 teams again in the playoffs, but you remove the Steelers and put the Bengals in there. That would be crazy. But yeah, in this game, I'm going to go with the Bengals. They're all around a better team. Bovada has the Bengals favored by 7.5 over the Jaguars. So there's that. I think the Bengals will win by, I'm going to say, more than a touchdown. So we'll see how they do. But yeah, give me the Bengals to win. Go to 3-1 on the year. Wow. How about that? Next week got arguably the easiest game to pick of the week. Titans and Jets. Yeah, Titans. No problem there. Titans all the way. In terms of the betting odds, it's 8-point favorite for the Titans. Titans are 8-point favorites. Thought it'd be more, but no. I honestly thought it would be way more. Nah. So, yeah, give me the Titans. I think Derrick Henry is going to have another big game, and I could see their defense getting after Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson's been way too turnover prone lately. Way too much for a rookie quarterback. I think he and Trevor Lawrence have probably had the worst experiences thus far. Now, of course, they're not on good teams. I mean, they're the top two picks in the draft, so of course they're not going to have fun. But the Titans are just really good. They're really good. They should have lost to the Seahawks a couple weeks ago, but no, they escaped. Something that not a lot of teams do. Go into Seattle and win, especially opening day. But yeah, give me the Titans. Titans are favored by 8. Yeah, give me Tennessee. Next, we got the 1-2. Yes, you heard me. 1-2 Kansas City Chiefs. This is the first time the Chiefs have been under 500 since 2015. Watch this at bat by Miller real quick. He swung and missed. Freaking bum. Oh, well. At least Yu Chang tied the game. As long as our bullpen doesn't blow it again, like they've been known to do. But yeah, we got the 1-2 Chiefs going up against the Philadelphia Eagles. And you're probably like, crazy dog. There's no way that's true. There's no way that was the last time they were under 500. Let me take a look. Let's take a look, shall we? Let's do a little dive. Yeah. Damn. They made the playoffs that year. They went 11-5. They've essentially been living in first place since 2016, but they have not finished in last since 2012. Believe it or not, they've been in second. They were in second 3 straight years, and of course, the year they went, 2-14 was with Romeo Crennel, if you remember. Right after they got Todd Haley, it was the year after that. Remember those 3 years they had Todd Haley? Oh boy, I know Chiefs fans don't want to remember that. Remember that team in 2011? Todd Haley and Crennel, 7-9, mediocre. And then you go in and you lose in the wild card round in 2013. You're 11-5 right after the 2-14 season. You have that one weird year in 2014, that one bad year, bad. This is what's crazy. 2014, the only year under Andy Reid where the Chiefs did not make the playoffs. Isn't that crazy? 1 year. We're talking, almost 7 years ago. My God. That's crazy. But yeah, they were 500. They were under 500. Let's see when. Week 3. So they were 1-2 in week 3 in 2015, beating the Texans by 7, losing to the Broncos and Packers. And they would actually have the craziest turnaround ever. Believe it or not. They would win their week 1 game, lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games, losing to the Broncos, Packers, Bengals, Bears, and Vikings. And then out of nowhere, they would just go on this massive run where they would not lose again until the divisional playoff game. They host Pittsburgh, beat them, go to London, smash the Lions, have their bye week. Of course, when you go to London, you have a bye week after that. It's customary. It'd be kind of cruel to have a team coming back from London playing the very next week. Then you come out, you beat the Broncos, you destroy the Chargers, beat the Bills, the Raiders, the Chargers again, Ravens. You barely beat us. That was with Johnny Manziel. Remember that? The iconic last-ditch effort by Manziel trying to lead a game-winning drive, and time ran out, and he's over there. He's seen like slamming his helmet on the ground, and then they beat the Raiders week 17, go into the postseason. That was, I believe, when they beat the Texans 30-0. I think that was the game where they had the literally the kickoff return touchdown. Yeah, and then they go to New England and they lose by 7 in the divisional playoffs. That was a crazy season. And from that point on, they've never been under 500. Like, that's crazy. Like 2016, the closest was 2-2. In 2017, 10-6. They never were under 500, never had a chance to be under 500, really. They did have a pretty rough second half. They started off with 3 straight losses after their bye week. They had 4 straight losses. That's tough. And then 2017, and then 2018, of course, Patty Mahomes comes in, and they just wreak havoc on everybody. Dude throws 50 touchdowns, and then they go win the Super Bowl. And now look at them. They're 1-2. And they're Eagles now. And the Eagles are trash. I have mentioned it before. We saw what happened last night. They are doo-doo. And the Chiefs now have Josh Gordon. Oh, joy, joy, joy. What's up, Alexis and Green Eggs? Yeah, I'm going to go Chiefs. Sorry about the whole background information, like this little history lesson on the Chiefs. But that was the last time they were under 500, I believe, 2015. Yep, Alex Smith era. That's crazy, man. That was craziness. So in this game, let's see. Chiefs are 7.5-point favorites. Okay. But yeah, give me the Chiefs on the road. Eagles may be able to keep it close, but Tyreek Hill, Kelsey, Gordon, Robinson, Hardman, CEH. There's just too many weapons, although the Chiefs' defense is kind of dumpster doo-doo. I mean, they still got some playmakers. Frank, of course, Honey Badger. Secondary is kind of sus. But if they can if Frank Clark and company can get after old Jalen Hurts, they have a chance. They all have a chance. Yeah, give me the Chiefs to win. Next, we got the undefeated 3-0 Panthers going to Dallas to face the Cowboys. Cowboys, of course, coming off drubbing the Eagles. I know Duke Bothers and Simus and all them were probably laughing their butts off watching Eagles fans suffer because, hey, that's fun, right? I'm sure they enjoy watching the Eagles fans suffer, especially with all the blab they were been talking. Like Eagles fans win the Super Bowl in 2017, and they literally went right back down to being kind of mediocre trash since. But Dallas hosting Carolina. The betting line from Bovada is 5 points in favor of the Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott looking good. Of course, the Panthers just traded for another corner in CJ Henderson, and they're going to have their hands full. You got to deal with CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper, Zeke, Dalton Schultz, and all those other guys, Blake Jarwin. The defense has been balling lately. If they play like they did against the Eagles, against the Panthers, Cowboys are going to win this game. But the Panthers lead the league in sacks. Brian Burns, Hassan Reddick. They had J.C. Horn, but he got hurt. You essentially replace him with C.J. Henderson. Okay. Panthers are not a team to sleep on. They're undefeated for a reason. They get to the quarterback, and their offense is pretty good. But I think here is where the Cowboys will put a nice little 1 in that loss section. And I'm not doing this to appease anybody. I think the Cowboys are going to win this game. I do. I think they can win this game. But the Panthers could very well shock me and go out there and whoop up on the Cowboys. But, yeah, I'm going to go Cowboys. just based off of how they played last night. They have a swagger now. You know, Dan Quinn has that freaking defense looking good. And keep in mind, they were missing quite a few guys. You know, no D-Law, there's like 4 or 5 other players that they've been missing. I mean, that offense is going to be tough to beat if you're the Panthers. If, you know, those guys on defense, if like Michael Parsons is wreaking havoc, watch out. Jalen Smith, Leighton Vander Esch. I mean, Trayvon Diggs is probably going to be matched up with Robbie Anderson. That's going to be fun. But if you're Darnold, you want to bully, I guess, like Anthony Brown. He's been like the guy, the bully lately, I guess. So Cowboys are probably going to be like, well, they're probably going to try to bully you. Hope you're ready. So in this one, I'm going to go Cowboys, and I think it'll be by within a touchdown. I wouldn't even be shocked if it's yet another Zerline game winner. So give me the Cowboys over the Panthers, and they go to 3-1. Next we got, oh my God, bro. We got the New York Giants going to the Terror Dome. Okay, this could get ugly. Oh boy. Jameson Company playing in the Dome for the first time this year. Post-hurricane, that place is going to be raucous, and I feel bad for the Giants. They may be able to hang close, but I'm going to go Saints. Unless the Giants prove me wrong. You know. But yeah, I'm going to go Saints here to go to 3-1. So they'll be tied with the Panthers in the top of the division. Next, we got the 2-1 Browns and the 1-2 Vikings. You already know who I'm going with. Not the Vikings. I'm going with my squad coming off of an absolute dominant performance. Probably the most dominant performance I've ever seen in my lifetime. I'm going to go Browns by over a touchdown. I'm going to go Browns by about 10, 17 points. I think it'll be like a 7-point lead late in the game. And then we're just going to be like, okay, Nick Chubbers, do what you do. And he's just going to grind them down, and then we're going to score late. Maybe we get a field goal or something, and we win the game by about 10 or 17 points. So give me the Browns here against Minnesota. Not to mention, I've heard like all kinds of different – I've heard like mixed things about the Vikings offensive line and defense, how they're kind of sus. I think I saw something where Kirk Cousins has thrown 7 first-half touchdowns, but only 1 second-half touchdown. Okay. But if our defense is doing that, it doesn't matter. If our defense is doing if our defense does what they did against the Bears, against the Vikings, it won't matter. We're going to blow these guys out. Because keep in mind, too, look how many points we left on the board against the Bears. We left at least no less than 9 points. Maybe a little bit more than that. At most 21 points or so. Or 14 with the 2 failed up 4th down conversions. Think about it. But yeah, I'm going to go Browns over the Vikings. Not to mention Kevin Stefanski. The last thing he wants to do is lose to his old team. He's going to do everything possible to make sure that doesn't happen. So give me the Browns. By the way, this game is on CBS, in case you want to know. Next, we got the 0-3 Lions and the 1-2 Bears. The battle of teams who suck. Lions should have had their first win of the year last week, but refs kind of sold them on that. They kind of low-key missed a delay of game penalty. And then, of course, Justin Tucker hits the 66-yard field goal because the Ravens are the luckiest team of all time, of course. And then the Bears are just trash. That's all. Bears at home. We'll see who the quarterback is. Matt Nagy has not announced it. I'm going to guess it will be Justin Fields. If it's Dalton, I could see the Bears winning. If it's Fields, we'll see. If it's Big Dick Nick, then who knows? But I think the Bears are going to take care of business here, and they're going to make the Lions 0-4. So give me the Bears over the Lions, but it could be close. Never sleep on Dan Campbell. He'll bite your knees off. But give me the Bears to go to 2-2 on the year. Next, we got the 1-2 Texans and the 2-1 Bills. Who do I pick here? Oh, I know. Bills. Yeah, give me the Bills. If I had a lock of the week, this would probably be it. This or the Titans game would be my lock of the week. But it's going to be this game is not really going to be close. I think the Bills are going. No Tyrod Taylor. Like the Texans are not overall a trash team. Like they got talent, but the Bills are just a way better squad. They just are. And I don't know, man. They hung around with the Panthers for a little while, but I got the Bills winning this game. Next, we got the 0-3 Colts and the 1-2 Dolphins with, of course, no Tua. And that's just going to give the Royals a lead here. Okay. Freaking bum. That's what happens when you have Brian Shaw pitching. Freaking bozo. Dude's an absolute trash heap. Oh, well. It's Brian Shaw. What do you expect? So, Colts, Dolphins. Carson Wentz versus Jacoby Brissette. That's kind of weird. Jacoby Brissette going up against his old team. Should be fun. Dolphins had a chance to beat the Raiders. They couldn't do it. So now they face the Colts at home. And I think they have a chance here. But I'm going to go Colts to get in the win column. And they're going to go to 1-3. And the Dolphins are going to fall to 1-3. So Indy. Next, we got the 1-2 Washington football team and the 1-2 Falcons. Falcons barely beat the Giants. The Giants literally gift wrapped a win for them with a nice little cute bow tie and everything. Give me the Washington football team to get the win over the Falcons. The Falcons are not a good team. Give me Washington. Now we start the 4 o'clock games, Seahawks and Niners in Santa Clara. Niners coming off a heartbreaking loss to the Packers in prime time. Thanks to Aaron Rodgers, simply because they gave him way too much time to operate. They gave him 30 seconds to move down the field. You don't even give that dude 10 seconds. You give him no time at all. And now you're facing Russell Wilson, whose team got his butt whooped by the Vikings. I'm going to go with the 49ers to take the win here at home. Give me San Fran at home against the Seahawks. And then we got Cardinals and Rams. By the way, let's not forget here. Let's go through the Bovada things here. So we're favored by 2 points. The Bears are favored by 3. Bills are favored by 16.5. My God. The Dolphins are favored by 1.5. Chiefs are favored by 7.5. Titans are favored by 8. Football team is favored by 1.5. Saints are favored by 7.5. And I believe that is all. Oh, yeah, the Niners are favored by 3 just because they're at home. Wow. Yeah, Brian Shaw sold. He's a bum. I freaking hate Brian Shaw. Of course. They love to go to Brian Shaw in these situations, and he'll fail us so many times. Freaking bozo. Wow. All right. So next we go Arizona and LA. Rams hosting Arizona. Both teams are undefeated. One of the games of the week in terms of the early afternoon slate, 4 o'clock slate of games. Yeah, this is probably one of the best games. Who would have thought, Matthew Stafford versus Kyler Murray. Wow. 2 teams with some pretty good defenses. Bovada has the line at, where are they at? 4.5 for the Rams. Sounds about right. Okay. All right. And I'm going to go with the hometown Rams to squeak out a victory over the Cardinals. And they're going to go to 4-0 on the year. Cardinals are going to fall to 3-1. So there you go. Wow. Although I could see the Cardinals winning this game, but I'm going to go Rams at home. Stafford is on a whole nother level right now. 425 slate of games. Only have 2 games in that slot. Steelers and Packers in Lambeau. Yeah, give me the Packers. Steelers suck. Steelers fall to 1-3. Love to see it. Give me the Packers at home. Riding the high wave of beating the Niners in primetime. Next, we got Ravens, Broncos in Denver. Undefeated Broncos, 2-1 Ravens. I'm going to go with the Broncos to squeak it out. Von Miller and company are going to go hard after Lamar Jackson. And, I mean, I think they get after him and they force some turnovers. Not to mention the Ravens' offense really isn't that scary. They should have lost to the Lions, if you ask me. But, yeah, I'm going to go Broncos at home here over the Ravens. And then you look at the betting lines for those games. Packers are 7-point favorites. Broncos are 1-point favorites. And then you look at the big game of the week all over the place in general. Buccaneers, Patriots in New England, Brady versus Belichick. I think every major news station like CBS is gonna have, like Good Morning America is gonna, every major show, like I think NFL Network's gonna have like every program starting there, filming there and everything. Like they're gonna be live from that location. Pretty much everyone and their mother's gonna be there, and when it comes to the media. Good Morning America, like every single freaking major like station is probably gonna be there. It's going to be crazy. And that game's going to be even more nuts. NFL Network, ESPN, CBS, probably everybody and their brother is going to be there. Can't even, like those morning shows and stuff that they have on the major stations, ABC, CBS, Fox, they're all going to be there probably. So, yeah, Patriots, Bucks in New England. It's going to be a fun environment. I'm going to go with this is tough. I'm going to go with the Buccaneers on the road. Yeah. Buccaneers eke it out on the road, and they send the Patriots home with an L to 1-3 on the year. Eesh. While the Bucks go to 3-1. I think the Buccaneers are just too good. Give me Tampa on Sunday Night Football. Then we go to Monday night, and we have one team that should have been in LA versus the team that went to LA. Cue the Yu-Gi-Oh clip of, what was his name? Yami Yugi, like the grown-up adult Yu-Gi-Oh character, saying, "It should have been me, not him." Raiders should have been in LA, not the Chargers. Like the NFL failed that. They should have had the Raiders in LA. But hey, the Raiders are probably like, we could have been in LA, but we got our nice little joint. We got our own joint going on over here in this lovely place called Vegas. It's our own place. We're not sharing rent with anybody. You got Kroenke and Spanos. Yeah, Kroenke and Spanos sharing a house. Yikes! Two egotistical douchebags sharing a house. Nice. But yeah, Raiders and Chargers. Raiders are really good right now. They're 3-0. Chargers are 2-1. They just come off a win, close victory over the Chiefs. Raiders have beaten kind of mediocre opponents, I guess, sort of. I mean, the Steelers and the Ravens, then they beat the Dolphins. So I guess mediocre, not to pretty good opponents. Broncos have beaten pretty much all trash teams, low-key. But I'm going to go with the Raiders to go into LA, the place they should be playing at, home. And they're going to beat the Chargers. And they're going to go to 4-0. So, yeah, give me Las Vegas. And we're collapsing. Nice. It's all mental now with the Indians. They can't even get a freaking out. Oh, yeah, this game's over with. So, let's take a look at the betting lines. Tampa Bay is 7-point favorites. And their Chargers are 3.5-point favorites. But I think you get like 3 points just for being at home. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Raiders on the road here. I think they're gonna pull it off. But yeah, it's going to wrap it up for those picks. Now let's take a look at the chat real quick before I head on out of here. Got guys making their picks and stuff. Acosta. Oh yeah. Joku over Hooper. Low key. Yeah. Make sure you get the Cowboys game right. Of course, there's Duke bothers. Of course. Cowboys ain't even that good. They're pretty good. I picked the Cowboys. And it's like, just to clear it up, I'm not picking the Cowboys just to appease Duke bothers. Like, I think they can win that game. They can beat the Panthers. I think they will. And it's not me just trying to jinx them. I think they can beat them. Hey, what can you really say? The Cowboys should be 3-0. But Zerline missed a couple kicks. And then Tom Brady did Tom Brady things, and they lost. So, well. But yeah, Panthers could win that game, but I'm going to go Cowboys. So, with that being said, hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I'm now going to go torture myself and watch the rest of this freaking Indians game because I love torture. Yay! I just want this Indian season to be over with already. We only got 5 more games left, thank God. Oh, this team just, oh my God. Oh. Then the calf season starts up soon. I might do a preseason game or two. We'll see. We'll see what days they play. That team's going to be pretty interesting to watch, at least. Because we'll have Garland and Sexton to watch. Who knows? Dolphins over Colts. Yeah, it could happen. Raiders barely beat the Dolphins. Yep. Dolan's pissed me off. Welcome to my world. Now you know how I feel. Freaking bozos. But yeah, that's going to do it. I'm Crazy Dog at 99. And yeah, I know they got Taco Fall. He's been there for like a month. Well, see you guys whenever. Probably, if anything, on Friday for my Buckeyes-Rutgers preview, as usual. And then on Sunday afternoon, Browns and Vikings. Yeah. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. You already know. Indians suck. It's like the Indians and the Cavs died so the Browns may live. And honestly, I'm fine with that. I am perfectly fine with that. Because let's be honest, the Cavs had 1.3 million people for their parade. If the Browns ever won a Super Bowl, they probably have like 5 million people. Yeah. And I'd probably be one of them. For sure. But that's going to wrap it up. See you guys, I guess if nothing else goes down, probably on Friday night. So until then, Crazy Dog, let's go Browns. And I'm out.